The hour between 3 and 4 a.m. holds a dark fascination for us. We call it the Devil's Hour. It's when the world sleeps and something else stirs. In the pitch black, our fears take shape. The shadows seem to move. This isn't just about being afraid of the dark. The Devil's Hour is a concept that has haunted humanity for centuries. It's a time when the veil between our world and the supernatural is at its thinnest. Logic and reason lose their hold. Why does this time hold such power over us? Is it just superstition, or is there something more at play? Throughout history, there have been countless stories of paranormal encounters during this time. These stories, passed down through generations, tap into our deepest fears. The Devil's Hour is more than just a time. It's a feeling, a creeping dread that crawls in as the clock ticks past midnight, reaching its peak as the hour of 3 arrives. The term witching hour is often used interchangeably with the Devil's Hour, but their definitions can be fluid. Some believe the witching hour refers to the hour after midnight, a time when day surrenders to darkness. Others associate it specifically with the period between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. This latter definition is the one most commonly linked with the Devil's Hour. It's when sleep is deepest, our defenses are down, and the barrier between worlds weakens. This makes us vulnerable to forces beyond our understanding. There's a reason why horror movies often depict clocks stopping at 3 a.m. It's a visual shorthand, a way to tell the audience, this is when the terror begins. The concept of a thin veil between our world and the supernatural is central to many cultures and belief systems. This veil, we are told, is at its most permeable during the Devil's Hour. Imagine a fabric separating our reality from something vast and unknown. As 3 a.m. approaches, that fabric wears thin. It's during this time that spirits are said to cross over. Demons whisper in the dark, and the unexplainable makes its presence known. This is why many paranormal investigators believe that 3 a.m. is the optimal time to contact the other side. Whether you believe in ghosts or demons, there's no denying the power of the Devil's Hour. It's a time when our deepest fears and darkest nightmares feel terrifyingly real. The fear of the Devil's Hour is deeply rooted in history. In Christianity, 3 a.m. represents the inverse of the time of Christ's death, which is believed to have occurred at 3 p.m. This mirroring reinforces the idea of 3 a.m. as a time of unholy significance, a mockery of the sacred. But the fear extends beyond any one religion. In many cultures, 3 a.m. is seen as a time when demons and evil spirits are most powerful. Ancient civilizations developed rituals and superstitions to ward off evil during this hour. They understood the power of the unseen. Section 5. When demons walk the earth. Why is 3 a.m. associated with heightened supernatural activity? Some believe it's due to the lack of prayers and positive energy at this time. With most of the world asleep, the forces of darkness are free to roam unchecked. Others point to the natural rhythms of the human body. Our bodies are at their weakest in the early hours of the morning. This vulnerability, they argue, extends beyond the physical realm. Whatever the reason, countless stories from folklore and history speak of strange and unsettling events occurring at 3 a.m. These stories often involve sudden illnesses, unexplained noises, and chilling apparitions. Whether rooted in truth or simply products of our overactive imaginations, these tales contribute to the enduring power of the Devil's Hour. Section 6. The Devil's Hour in popular culture. The Devil's Hour continues to fascinate and frighten us. It's a staple of horror movies, TV shows, and books. Think of the terrifying home invasion in The Strangers, which begins at 4 a.m. Or the demonic entity in Insidious, which preys on a family at 3 a.m. These stories tap into our primal fears of the unknown. They remind us that even in the safety of our homes, darkness holds sway. The Devil's Hour serves as a chilling reminder that there are things in this world we may never fully understand. Section 7. Why do we fear the night? Perhaps the true power of the devil's hour lies in what it reveals about ourselves. In the dark, our anxieties and insecurities surface. We become more aware of our own vulnerability. The world feels less familiar, more threatening. The devil's hour is a reminder that we are not always in control. There are forces at play in the universe that we may never fully comprehend. And sometimes, the line between reality and nightmare can become terrifyingly blurred. Section 8. The Enduring Terror. The devil's hour is more than just a superstition. It's a testament to the enduring power of fear. It's a reminder that some things go bump in the night. Whether or not we believe in the supernatural, the idea of the devil's hour continues to haunt us. It's a primal fear that speaks to the unknown that lurks in the shadows of our minds. So the next time you find yourself awake at 3 a.m., remember, you are not alone. Something else is out there watching from the darkness.